here with Angelica González, and Angelica is very amazing. She is a pioneer in her industry, been doing so much great work. Like, I love what you've done, and your story is amazing, very much amazing. Um, she is doing a lot of work, especially for the Latinas in the industry as well. I love that. And I'm gonna introduce Angelica now, and she's gonna tell us a little bit about what she does, like in her job, like on a daily basis. Thanks for joining us, Angelica.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all the work that you are doing. I mean, we already had this conversation. It's amazing. You never know how much you have to say until someone asks you
Yes.
or right. So yeah, well, you already say my name is Angelica González. I'm from Mexico, but I'm working right now in Ohio, in the
Ah,
United States. And I start my career there. Right now, I'm working with the same company since I start in the industry in Hexpol Compounding. And yeah, I'm working with this amazing team in maintenance and engineering.
mm,
And yeah, my title is maintenance systems engineer. Pretty
wow.
much, yeah, I work with I work together with John Sedgwick, that he is the director of maintenance and engineering. And we work with maintenance excellence and
Mm,
equipment reliability
yes.
and trying to implement technologies and new best practices there.
Oh yeah, I know you're doing like a fabulous job because you just got an award recently. You want to tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about that award?
Well, this will come up next July 22nd. And
Mm-hmm.
this award is for the women that we are in the industry, in the rubber industry.
Ah,
So this is going to be in the newsletter, rubber
yeah.
newsletter. So yeah, I'm so excited and I'm so happy
Yes.
that they choose me, right?
Yes. Like, why would they not choose you, Angelica? Of course
Yeah.
they did.
You never know. We already, as we were talking, is I mean, I have a short career, and
Mm-hmm.
I hope to keep growing, to keep
Yes.
learning, because there
Yes.
is a lot of knowledge out there that once you wet your feet,
Yeah,
you
that's
realize that there is an ocean,
it.
right? So
Yes.
yeah, we're so excited.
Yes, and like your chapter is very different because you talk about the fact that you grew up in Mexico, and I remember reading the chapter and you talked about trying to get into school and that your father said no. And eventually, it changed a bit. Tell us a little bit about why you wrote the chapter.
Yeah, so I'm the youngest of four,
Mm-hmm.
and we're three ladies and one boy.
Ah,
And you know, the tradition in Mexico, I'm not going to say that all Mexico,
yes.
but when I grow up in a really traditional Mexican
Mm-hmm.
family, where the normal thing was that ladies get married, stay at home, and the boys are the ones that go out and work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I always wanted to go to school, and I was getting involved with a lot of activities just to see more, to learn more,
Mm-hmm.
to what is out there, right?
Yes.
So yeah, my when I after high school,
Mm-hmm.
my father was like, okay, you should stay at home now. And I was like, come on, Dad,
Yeah.
you can allow me to go. And that was like for a few months that we were just like, no, 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 no.
Back and
And one
forth.
day he was like, okay, go ahead. And if you, because that was really hard to get into that school.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, okay, go. And if you get in, I mean, okay, I will do my
Yeah.
best to be
Support.
okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
And and after that, I was trying just to get involved in a lot of contests, in a lot of things that allow me to show him, I guess,
Right.
show
Mm-hmm.
him that I was able, that I was intelligent, maybe, you know.
Yes, yeah, you are very
Yeah,
intelligent.
but it's, you know, like it's
Yes.
that's something that we want to break, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's because your mindset,
Yeah.
it depends how you grow up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't blame on my dad because he grew up in
Yeah.
that way. And
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for him. Right
Yeah.
now he's okay, but at the moment it was hard for him to
Yeah.
allow the youngest
Yes.
to go out of the town and not for marriage, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I
So I
understand that.
talk a little bit about that in that chapter. Also, I talk about the university,
Mm-hmm.
how the male audience, it's
Yes.
really important.
Mm-hmm.
How they were fighting for me, like for
Mm-hmm.
some in some moments that they were thinking that was not correct.
Mm-hmm.
And that I didn't know, because all what I wanted was to go to the
Yeah.
university, get good grades, learn, and show my family that
Yes.
yes, I can with this.
Mm-hmm.
So they were great, protecting me there.
Yes.
And
Always.
then in the industry, pretty much the same. You know, it's you need to have people around you
Mm-hmm.
that support you, that like mentors, I will
Yes.
say.
Yes, definitely 100% because having mentors in the industry and just having people that you can reach out to no matter what, and just knowing that they have your back or that they can help you with something or just talk over something with you, that is one of the most critical things that I think a lot of people miss. Like they forget about it or they don't get access to it because some people they really can't.
Yeah.
But I think that's one of the things that we're trying to change a lot more by getting these stories out there and getting more people involved and just letting them know that somebody else has gone through something similar or something, a little bit, within your field. And they actually ended up in STEM and they were able to do a lot more good things for this world. And what would you say to inspire other girls or boys or anybody else who wants to sort of enter a STEM field, but they may be facing this challenge? Because, like, I know it is a challenge for a couple of people, being in these traditional homes, whether it's in Mexico or it's in the Caribbean or different parts of the world. Like, this is not something that is centered in one location. We have it throughout the world. What will you say to them to inspire them to get into STEM or be able to jump that bridge, so to say?
I guess just like I said in the last part of my
Mm-hmm.
chapter, is try to go everywhere, or go everywhere thinking that you are part of that.
Yeah.
Don't think that you should be treated different, or that they will treat it different because you are a woman, because you're
Mm-hmm.
Mexican, because you are, I don't, doesn't matter, right? I mean, this one applies for a lot of
Everything.
things. Also for your appearance,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes it's a lot of people complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
So always go to any situation, to any job, to any, if you want to study something, and think that you are part of that. That's something that it's been so helpful for me. Another thing is that surround yourself with people that think just like you.
Yes.
Because if you have a really high ethic, and
Mm-hmm.
you get together with people that don't, maybe that would be a barrier, or
Yes.
because that would be harder to make
Mhm.
them to raise their ethic, I will
Yes.
say, than it's easier that you may lower your ethic. So
Yeah.
try to surround yourself always with that kind of people, with the people that are like-minded than you.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. I love that because I think that's how our industry is. We're always trying to be helpful, we're always trying to support each other. And
Yeah.
that's what I love about the reliability industry. hands down. But, being able to have that support, being able to have people in your corner, that is very critical for anybody, even if you're not in the industry yet and you're still in the school and just, now getting there, having the support is very critical, always a very critical thing.
Yeah,
Angelica, you are a busy lady. I know this for sure.
thank you
So
too.
I'm not going to take up much more of your time. Thank you so much for writing your chapter. And you have such an interesting name of your chapter because you said you call it A Woman in a Man's World or a person in a
In a
person's
person
world.
world.
Because I think that's what we all are. We're all humans at the end
Yeah,
of the day, and I love that you brought that into the chapter. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us and for inspiring so many other people, to get involved in STEM and for everything that you are doing because you are crushing it out there with everything. And I'm so proud of you.
thank you.
Congratulations on every single thing that you have done so far and that you will be doing in the future. So
Thank you.
if
Thank
you
you. Keep
haven't
doing
gotten
that
a copy,
amazing job.
yeah,
You too.
if you haven't gotten a copy of the book, check it out. Look out for Angelica's chapter. This is very interesting. You need to read it. And, get a copy and read the chapter because, she drops some very helpful hints in there.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Hanja.
Thank you for your time. Bye.
Take care. Bye.